I remembered we finished our shift at Starbucks. This is years ago, bro. And then I slept over at your place.
You did?
Come on, man. Yes.
Holy sh! I totally forgot about it.
No. You will probably remember in 5 seconds. But the story goes is we finished our shift at Starbucks, and then we had to take the train and transit back to your place. You kind of lived decently far. And then I think at that point you were living with your girlfriend, your ex, I believe.
Yeah.
And then she had a cat. I remember that. And you were such an evil guy because you're like, oh, God, hey, man, do you want to watch a movie? And it's like, yeah, sure, whatever, right? I'm down for anything.
All right.
This guy pulls up for pornography. I hope you guys enjoy our little intro because I was scarred for life because ever since then, I never trusted anything you said. So for those of you that don't know or have just tuned in, welcome to our podcast. My name is Derek and my co-host over here is...
Aaron.
Yes. So I'll never forget that.
And I totally forgot about that.
Well, yeah, because you're such a troll. That's why you don't remember this, right? It scarred me, man. I'm like, never again. Never will I trust this guy.
Never. Oh my God. Don't hold it. Just don't remember that, bro.
I know. I will always remember in my heart.
Okay.
That's always the special part. But thank you guys for checking out our podcast. If for a little quick rundown of what we do, we are essentially a Visual K podcast. We have a mission. I think we call it the peeing mission.
Yeah, we are here to pee.
What is that? Wait. Sorry. What does that mean again?
Yeah, like of course, like we're not gonna actually pee, right? So it's pee. Like we're here to promote the whole music scene, the whole culture.
Yeah.
And we're here to share the experience and to share the excitement.
Yeah, so guys, thank you very much. So I hope that you guys that are listening, queuing into this, that is listening to this for the first time, we always encourage our audience to take a, feel free to, I guess the better way to say is open your eyes a bit, be more open towards new changes, because at the end of the day, we're just trying to promote and keep the scene alive, in which we believe in, which we call the Visual K music scene, because it plays a huge part in our hearts, not just mine and Aaron's, but a lot of people, especially, when it comes to kind of like the culture or even pop culture or whatnot, you can kind of see elements of Visual K has kind of spread its word or spread its influence into other cultures that you might not see from a normal eye perspective. But, when you actually dive deeper, you can see more of that. But yes, we are actually continuing our trend into this very deep rabbit hole. We already established the importance of Visual K with these important pioneering bands, starting with Xjapan, and then we actually kind of went our way through up to the 4 Heavenly Kings. I didn't even know there was such a thing.
I know, right?
I guess, the more that meets the eyes. So the more we find out, the more it's going to expand and get deeper and further. We're going to continue talking more about kind of more and more closer to relevant times about how Visual K has evolved. But we're actually going to continue our very important section of Wave 1. We're going to talk about, this is, I'm gonna say this right now. This is the time where Aaron can geek out a bit.
Oh yeah. Well, come on, you gotta say this band, like it's pretty much like until these days, it's almost as big as Xjapan.
Would you say, this is my question for you, Aaron.
Yeah.
So if you were to say about Xjapan, and of course we're talking about Luna Sea today, do you think one is bigger than the other, or do you think they're both equal? I'm just curious. How do you see it?
Until these days now, they're quite equal. Right. So today we're gonna talk about Luna Sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you actually think they're both equal?
Very equal, right? Even though, very fun fact, right? This band, it was founded by Hide from Xjapan.
Wait, who's Hide?
The lead guitar from Xjapan.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so for those of our audience that hasn't listened to this, we actually have a podcast episode on Xjapan. Please take a listen to that because it's going to make sense why this is very important. And that's why we mentioned Xjapan earlier, actually. So going back to what you said, Aaron, so you're saying Hide actually founded Lunacy? So is he like a band member or is he like a producer? What is his role?
You know how like if you back in Xjapan, right? Like Yoshiki, he has his own label, right? Ecstasy.
Okay.
So I guess Hide was out there, like just casually on the street, and all of a sudden like maybe some like looking at bands that have the similar influences, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, if there's a demo, that demo to take home, then he will take the demo and show it to Yoshiki, right? Yeah, the same idea for Lunacy. Like I was quite surprised the fact that like Lunacy was like founded by Hide from Xjapan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like which got Yoshiki attention, right, and signed him over.
Oh, that's crazy.
So yeah, I was whoa, okay.
So it's like pretty much like a band member from Xjapan just went like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna found this new band, and just get a bunch of people together.
No, I think it's more like you're telling your buddy, right? Hey,
yeah.
Hey, check out this band. This band is so cool.
Yeah.
Just like that. That's the image in my head, right? So like he found this band, Lunacy. They're very interesting, right? And then like, hey, Yoshiki, check this out.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think that goes back to kind of like music opportunity, right? I think when you just kind of look at how, when we think about music, especially like with bands or starting pop artists, to kind of do the street performance, and then one day comes that producer. It's like the ideal situation for Lunacy for sure.
Yeah. So like for me, like I gotta say it's one of my favorite bands.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Right. But Lunacy, it's like their music style, it's not the same as Xjapan. All the musician, like for the band members, they all like very talented, but like also what got me the most is the voice of Luigi, who is the vocalist of the Lunacy. Right. Like it's also linked to high pitch, but like there's something like in his voice. It's just I don't know the right word for it.
Yeah.
But it might sound weird or creepy.
I'm ready.
It's tasty. His voice tasty to me.
Tasty, huh? Okay, you know what?
His voice is very good for singing a romantic song.
Okay, you know what? Okay, I get what you're talking about. Okay, it's I'll use sensual as the word. Like sensual meaning like it's seductive, it's romantic in a way.
Yeah.
It's almost like a pleasurable type of experience.
That could be the right word, but like damn, his voice so tasty to me.
Yeah.
Don't worry, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna eat him up.
You're not gonna eat it. You sure?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Totally right. But I think I know what you mean, Aaron. Like going back to you know what, like for our audience that's listening to this, we actually talked about a lot of previous bands, about kind of like the singing style and like the instrumentations of the band. But when it comes to the vocalization, I feel like that's kind of the biggest distinct part about Lunacy is, as you said, it feels more like a pop artist in a band. I think that's the best way to describe it, right? Would you see it like that? Like Lunacy, like a pop artist kind of singing style? Like it's very super catchy. It stands out.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You know what? Like for my well, I'm gonna share like some of my favorite song of the Lunacy is this song, of course, Shine, which is one of the most famous one, right? Rosier. The song Rosier, it's more like it's older.
Yeah.
It's the way it sounds more
like a ballad.
Yes,
I remember you showed me that song. I think.
It's more kind of like Dead End type back in the day.
Yeah.
Right. And then True Blue.
And
this song In Silence is more like it's in the 90s.
Yeah.
Sounds 90s. And Gravity. Yeah. So those are my favorite. Those are 5 of the recommended song that I could give to you guys to check them out. Like it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And like and again, like for the voice of Luigi, like also sounds energetic, right?
Angelic, you mean? Like
there's so much energy in it.
Yeah.
Like,
so energetic.
Energetic. Yes, as energetic as Toshi from Xjapan. But the way that he does, like, it's very different.
Yeah.
Right. It's what I meant by energetic is like those guys never gets tired.
Yeah, they can really go belt it out.
Just kept going, going, like high pitch, strong.
Yeah.
Right. Like this is never. They don't get tired.
Yeah. You know what? I actually do have to add something to this because now you're putting it this way. It's not just energetic, but I feel like it's powerful in a different sense, right? So Toshi's vocals has a raw energy to it. Almost like a punch to the face. And then with Lunacy's vocals, it's almost like this marathon. Yeah. It's almost like it keeps on going, but it's softer. It's very
exactly. That's the right.
It's passive softer. And it lasts longer. It's almost like serenading you. But like that's a very interesting point you put out here, and then actually that's kind of how I feel. And for our audience out there that's listening to this right now, in my definition, okay, this is not Aaron's. This is mine. I think the closest, I'll say the closest similarity that this band sounds like a Western counterpart will be U2. Because when I listen to Lunacy, a lot of it reminds me of U2 actually, and the reason why I actually pull up U2 is because U2's strongest part of them is Bono, the vocalist. It's his singing is like very pop-like. He's in a rock band, but he's really the standout point for the band, right? And then I guess with Lunacy, it's almost kind of the same thing, but then at the same time, there's some very stronger elements in terms of the drumming and the guitar work of Sugizo, of course, which later on becomes part of the band member of Xjapan, right?
Well, because the lead guitar, Sugizo. Wow, damn, sorry guys. Speaking of Sugizo, he's like my idol.
Wait, how's he your idol, man?
Bro, he's one. Sorry, this sounds so gay, but like, for 40-year-old plus guys, damn, he's damn good looking.
I mean, like the guy
I think he's
50s now. Yeah.
Still looking so good,
bro.
Damn.
Bro, he does look like for our audience out there that's listening to this, please do Google search of Sugizo now. He kind of reminds me of like that cool uncle.
Yeah, the cool uncle.
But then he's no, I'm serious. It's like when you see him, you're like, wow, that's sick. Even though you're like, he's in his 50s, but he's so cool. And I think what makes it great is like he doesn't try to be cool. He is cool, right?
Yeah, it's just the way he is.
And not to mention the guy's so good at playing the violin too. Gosh damn.
Yeah. So he's like the same type of person as Yoshiki. Like Yoshiki is a pianist and a drummer, but Sugizo, he's a violinist and guitarist.
Yes, there you go. That's crazy. Like it's so funny how I can see why these two bands can be very good friends because they have a lot of similarities, right? Like whether that be how the singing is very stands out, or like the guitarists and pianists are essentially the same, like into classical music, and then they got into rock instruments. That's cool.
So and okay, so for Lunacy, there's a period of time that they're like, I think it's a 10 years gap when they're disbanded. Yeah, it was sad, but good thing that they're now they're back together. They've been active ever since, and also like one of the good things that they have been doing is every year in November,
Mm-hmm.
they hold this big festival,
Mm-hmm.
2 days event, where they invited all these old bands, all current bands, taking turns to perform together on a stage.
Yeah.
It's called Lunatic Fest.
Oh yeah, I heard of this fest.
Yeah, every year in November, 2 days event. Damn, I have been wanting to go there,
Yeah.
but the timing just wrong.
Yeah.
To
it
me,
doesn't
like to
work.
me, like well, it's right for them, but to me, like I keep missing it. Whenever they announce the band's list
Yeah.
for the fest, so oh my god, I can't believe I'm missing it again, right? So let's say this year, like November 2025, I forgot the date,
Yeah.
but it's coming up soon. Duran Gray, UFO World, all this band, oh my god.
Yeah. Here we go again. You missed it again.
Yes.
Gosh darn.
Yeah, so like it's this one great thing that they have been doing every year.
Yeah.
Once every year, 2 days event.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
it's like the fantasy.
Yeah.
It's like the fantasy dream to see all your favorite bands on that one day.
It's like it's telling me that it's lunacy, like trying to help to keep this scene alive
Yeah.
for the future generation.
Mhm.
Right. Also help to help these all these old bands
Yeah.
back in the day, like Dead End, Delanger,
Mhm.
right? Butt Take.
Yeah.
They keep them like more recognized.
Yeah, like relevant, like kind of
Exactly,
reintroducing
right.
them.
Cause like honestly, I think like last year, a couple years,
Yeah.
right? They did invite Dead End Delanger to perform on stage.
Oh.
It's very interesting to see like now they are level uncle, level father,
Yeah.
right? So look at them on the stage right now compared to back in the days of wow. I wish that's my dad.
Yeah, I wish that was my cool 50, 60-year-old dad,
Yeah.
right? That's actually pretty cool. No, I think that's great. I think what's important is, as Aaron's saying, like this Lunatic Fest, I think essentially it just kind of brings everyone together. I think that's the most important thing, right? It's
Yeah,
just to
yeah.
bring everyone together once again.
Exactly,
Mm.
because like this another thing I love about this whole Japanese culture or rock scene that they doing their own thing,
Mhm.
right? But they're happy together. They're not being like very competitive. Like I'm better than you. My band's better than our music's better than yours. Not this kind of attitude. They
Mhm.
might, but at least like they're able to, gather together,
Mhm.
right? To play together,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
That's this thing that I love to see. It's like damn, like this is so freaking cool.
Yeah, it's just having a
Yeah.
let's just have fun type of mentality.
Exactly,
Instead of
right.
like, hey, I'm better than you, man. Get out the stage.
Exactly, right? Exactly, right? It's nothing like that because like in the end, like we're us and you. We're trying to produce music,
Mhm.
right? Not like trying to
Step over you.
like compete with being so competitive, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
right?
and I think it just goes back to there's just the
Mhm.
Japanese Eastern culture, right? There's always like that respect for seniority,
Mhm,
whether
mhm.
it's being at a workplace or at home or in school. It's seniority has always been practiced a lot,
Yeah.
and I think what makes at least this festival
Mhm.
very good, and especially with what helps kind of help Visual K kind of last for this long is the respect for each other, right? It's almost like, yes, you may be 10 years younger than me, in
Mhm.
some cases 20, or in this
Yeah.
case, in some cases 30. It's like, yes, I mean, there's that gap, there's that generational gap. However, at the end of the day, it's just doing it for the love of the music. I
Yeah.
think that's what's
I
important.
think people need to understand in general, and I mean not just band, whatever we do, like in this society, right? Like
Yeah.
this, as the old Chinese saying, like there's always a mountain higher than the other,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
So like you cannot like no one is the best,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
So yeah, And like back into like when the time period when Lunacy got disbanded, right? And so the vocalist Luigi, like that's when he began his solo career.
Yeah.
Like with his beautiful voice, singing like became like a pop singer, like singing love song, all this stuff. So that's how I really into his voice. Like when I say, damn, it's so tasty.
Yes. You know what? Now you made me come up with a special idea. So for our audience right here, we're actually gonna probably throw you a clip of LunaFest. We're actually gonna put it right here for you guys to take a look at. So YouTube watchers, you're definitely gonna have the advantage here because you're going to see some footage alongside of hearing our voices. We just want you to experience kind of how energetic it is. We chose this particular scene to showcase you kind of what this festival will look like. So you guys have the advantage. I'm sorry for you Spotify and Apple podcast listeners. You won't be able to see this. If you want to really see this for yourself, just come over to our podcast, or if you want to, just do a quick YouTube search. But as Aaron has said, definitely Lunacy has been a very pivotal aspect of Visual Kei as a whole. We already mentioned a lot of bands in between from the very start of Xjapan, and then we got somehow to the Four Heavenly Kings, and then now to Lunacy. But each of these bands actually did a very important thing to establish Visual Kei, and without them, there won't be the second wave of Visual Kei bands, which we'll talk about later. Without these guys setting the path, the path for music and Visual Kei music as a whole, the scene, we won't be able to enjoy the future bands that me and Aaron know more as we get into what I call the golden era of Visual Kei.
Definitely. And you see for the Lunacy, it's themselves, and also their movement is very obvious. Like when they in the beginning of their career, like I said, when you look at this, what song I should is a good example. Maybe Rosier. If you guys look at the preview of Rosier, you can see the appearance. It's like very similar to the Four Heavenly Kings. Right. And then until when it get to song like Shine, In Silence, Gravity, toned down a lot. It's toned down a lot. Because like those songs are pretty much like in around the early 90s. And like they got rid of the heavy makeup. Right, and the really long hair.
But what's interesting, I want to add to, Aaron, as you said, even though they toned it down a lot, they still kept it though. You know, like, but just very subtle instead of like obvious. Like during when Xjapan first serviced, they went full on. But this one's like more like, okay, we'll keep some of the makeup, but let's like just tone it down a lot.
Right, you can see like if you for the audience out there listening to this, the movement, like it's not really the band's decision, is what the society going on. Right.
It's what current trends are.
Exactly.
I think at the end of the day is, I'll be honest, I'm gonna say this right now, Aaron, is when we observe the 80s and the 90s, there's clearly a cultural shift, right? Whether that be technology, how we dress, and even how we listen to music, and what music was around that time has changed significantly, right? During 80s was literally I call it the disco ball days.
Oh my!
Right. Like that's kind of in that era, and then glam rock. And then like hair metal, that's like the 80s, right? But when we went to 90s, that's clearly a different story, right? It's a cultural shift, right? People are like, hey, let's not go too hard on this style. Let's like try to break away from that. And I mean, that's kind of where there's a lot of crazy, cool, normal acts, right? Like in the 90s, there's a lot of, especially in the West too, there's definitely a lot of 90s stuff, especially Nirvana, around this era where grunge started to show up. But like 90s is just a very interesting change, and then when we get to 2000s, again, very different story, different sound. So I definitely, have to say, if anything, for those of you that's listening to this podcast right now or are into music, definitely we highly recommend that you take a listen to, like, again, if you guys want a refresher, we highly recommend listening to maybe Xjapan again or maybe Dead End again, and just go back to listening to Luna Sea and let us know kind of how you feel. Do you feel like there's a shift and change in music style and even the appearance? Because we notice it. Because as Aaron said, when Luna Sea first started, they were still keeping kind of like the Dead End or kind of like that style, like kind of more leaning hard. I'll say maybe aesthetically they lean harder on Xjapan. Yeah. But like as we went more into the 90s, kind of like midway through their career, I would say, they started to really drop that and just went more towards like streetwear, as you said, right? Yeah. Appearance, and even the music sounds more like less, I guess less theatrical is the word. So yeah, Aaron, so being a big fan of Luna Sea, what is one thing that you hope they do? Do you hope, like, what's one thing that you want to see from them? What I mean by that is, do you hope to see them live one day? Do you want them to write a new album one day? What are some things that you want to see down the road?
Of course, like you know, keep it together, stay active, right? And of course, I definitely want to see them live in the future, right? And of course, I could make it to Lunatic Fest someday in the future, or some November in the future.
Some November,
because they always hold a festival and somewhere around November.
Yeah, honestly, right? I think you should keep an eye on it.
Yeah, you know, like when they got back together, they already made this this album called Will, right? And every single song they're just so beautiful. Oh,
yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, look at it. Okay, for our audience out there, if you see Aaron's face, he enjoys it. He enjoys it a lot. I'm very enjoyed. Yeah, he definitely enjoys this latest album. So yeah, for our audience out there, definitely give Luna Sea a shot. Listen to their stuff. Let us know. Do you feel the same way as Aaron does? Do you like the vocals? Do you like Sugiya's guitar work? And even I forgot who the drummer is. Can you remind me who the drummer is for Luna Sea?
Oh, the drummer is Shinya.
Yeah, Shinya's drum is quite good too. Actually, very different from Yoshiki's kind of more hard, aggressive drumming. It's kind of more like dance-like, more fun. Yeah. So definitely let us know on the comments below. Let us know how you guys feel about Luna Sea, and do you agree with what we are saying about kind of their aesthetics and how it shifted musically wise and visually wise, because that's going to play a key huge part into Wave 2. So thank you very much, guys, for listening to this episode. We will continue our dive deeper into this rabbit hole as we are nearing the first major checkpoint, which is Wave 2. We're actually almost done Wave 1. That's the crazy part, Aaron. Yeah. I can't believe we already went through all these bands.
Let's keep it peeing, guys. Let's keep it peeing.
Promote, experience, and excitement. If you guys like today's episode, please check out our podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. We will see you guys in the next episode.
Sounds good.
Yeah.